Dynamic capabilities.
Key thought leaders: David Teece, Gary Pisano, Amy Shuen, 1997. Although not necessarily explicitly emphasized as such, the dynamic capabilities perspective is essentially an extension of the resource-based view. Although RBV recognizes the strategic advantages that the leverage of valuable, rare, inimitable, and non-substitutable resources can offer a firm, RBV does not directly address the competitive implications of market changes as they relate to an organization's ability to adapt their resources and competencies to a rapidly changing environment. 24. Dynamic capabilities is proposed as a strategic framework to help explain the competitive advantages associated with firms' abilities to continually develop and adapt their competencies in anticipation of and response to environmental change. 25. As the name implies, the focus is on the dynamic nature of the external environment, in contrast to RBV's more static view of resources. Capabilities are not synonymous with resources. Rather, capabilities represent a firm's unique ability or capacity to identify distinct internal and external competencies and subsequently coordinate, reorganize, and reshape them as environmental changes dictate or allow. This adaptive capability is developed and refined within organizational processes and ways of working over periods of time. Therefore, dynamic capabilities do not represent a type of resource that can be externally acquired and directly infused into an organization. Dynamic capabilities evolve uniquely within each firm and for that reason can become a source of a sustainable competitive advantage. Dynamic capabilities may also help the firm establish a series of temporary competitive advantages as firms respond to successive changes in a highly volatile environment. 26. Limitations of the dynamic capabilities view. Since its introduction into the strategic literature, the dynamic capabilities concept has generated a steady stream of theoretical and empirical research attention that has served to continue its evolution, resulting in a refined understanding of knowledge sourcing, how managers identify valuable knowledge needs and opportunities, and knowledge transfer, from both external and internal sources. However, a formal theory of dynamic capabilities is still forthcoming, as researchers grapple with clarifying the definitions, expanding and refining what we mean by capability, context, what kinds of environments are best suited to leveraging dynamic capabilities, mechanisms, what processes are most effective for communicating and codifying relevant knowledge, and expected outcomes, relationships to performance, associated with dynamic capabilities through further empirical testing. 27.